Hi there, students. Inoculate, inoculation, even an inoculant. Okay, this is a medical technique, and inoculation is putting a virus or some other microbe or pathogen into a person or an animal, and thereby introducing immunity against various diseases, and that is inoculation. I think they used this in the past. It was called variolation, and this was to do with smallpox and infecting somebody with a small amount of from somebody who had just got ill. But then Edward Jenner in 1796 invented inoculation. So now you can also use inoculation for a petri dish. If you're going to grow a culture of microbes, so you put a little bit in a petri dish and you inoculate it and you let it grow. Or you could inoculate food, such as putting a microbe into yogurt, or putting something in fermented beverages like wine and beer, and the yeast creates the finished product. But primarily, inoculation was about immunity from infection, and it's been used to eradicate smallpox and reduce other diseases like polio. Now, you can also use inoculation more metaphorically to introduce something into the mind to protect somebody against harmful ideas, to implant an idea. They very often use this with bad ideas or bad principles. You could inoculate someone with treason, but I think you could also inoculate against, to introduce an idea. So my role as a teacher is to inoculate children with a love of learning, a loving family, and a good upbringing will inoculate people against the trials and tribulations of adult life. It will give them, it's as if it's giving them an immunity against this. So to imbue with ideas, to inculcate perhaps. So to inoculate. To inoculate against something, or to inoculate with something. Before I went on holiday, I was inoculated against cholera. So this is like immunization. Introduce an infective agent into an organism to create an artificial immunity. To put cells into a culture medium. So to put bacteria into milk to get it to create yogurt. And this is the idea of inoculating. You are introducing an idea into somebody's mind. If only I could inoculate students against translating from their own language. So to cause somebody to be influenced by ideas or opinions. I think politically speaking, very often parents inoculate their children against ideas that are different to the family values that they grew up with. So you can inoculate a dog against rabies, but you can inoculate people against bad habits. So there are campaigns against drugs and alcohol, which are distributed amongst young people, and this is with an idea of inoculating them from these vices. So to inoculate, you can also inoculate pieces of wood with culture to grow mushrooms. So there are all sorts of things that you can inoculate. Put one inside the other. Let's see, from Latin, inoculatus, from inoculo. This is a graft with a plant. If you have a stem, you can put a graft, an eye, put this into an eye. It's talking about implant in an eye, but this is from something agricultural, where there is an eye where a growth is coming out, and you open it up and you implant a graft in there, and that is the origin of inoculate. So put into the bud, into an eye. That's the idea. Formality, inoculate. I'm going to give it a 6 in formality, but I think you could probably use it anyway. It's better in something semi-formal or even very formal. So, inoculate.